bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First and 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Line 36. Line 36. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. 70 range. 36. 36.
Jones throwing on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get expecting up the back. In fact, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 44. 44. Let's go, D. 44.
Off the play fake. Jones throwing deep for Galladay. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. Gano for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Kick is good. Makes the score Giants 14, Jaguars 10.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something? And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for Martin.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Jones now, throwing again. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Jones going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
The pass.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
14. First down, Jacksonville.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you might be asking for... And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And the pressure gets to him again. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
On 3rd down. Robinson, and not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They run again with Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Off play action. Jones. Flush to his right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
44, 44, Mike, 44. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. Okay, double.
Off the play fake. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of